name is Carrie. I'm so very fly. Oh my, it's a little bit scary. Boys wanna marry, looking at my diary, and you can stare at it, touch it on the berry.
What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Karen Michelle, and we are back for another episode of Let's Get Carried Away podcast. As you guys already know, we get into the nitty gritty, the messy, the good, the bad, the politics, all of that good stuff here. And of course, get carried away. I got my brother in the building, Jase.
What's up, baby?
Hey, bro. What's up? Welcome.
Yo, proud of you.
Welcome to the podcast.
I'm proud of you.
Proud of you. So for those of y'all that are not familiar with Jase, you definitely know a song, word for word, that this man sings. Candy Rain, Mr. Candy Rain himself. So he's in the building. Jase, what's been going on, man? What you been up to?
A lot. You know, life.
Life?
Yeah, life is lifing.
Life is lifing? So let's start from the beginning, just before we get into life is lifing.
Yeah.
Before we get into the life is lifing. So
yeah, but it's lifing for everybody. But you know, I'm good though. I'm good.
It definitely is lifing for everybody. It was lifing for me earlier today.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get it. So for the people that just haven't seen you in a while, because you know you've been somebody, I guess I could say forever. The man forever.
I appreciate that.
The man forever.
I appreciate that.
So let's go from the beginning. So how did you even get into music in general? Take it all the way back.
That's oof. Because my parents, and we were, of course, a musical background with just what my parents was listening to while I was growing up was in the 80s, the Whitney, Houston. But beyond that, beyond what was playing on the radio and what we were hearing musically from them, we were also, you know, of course, out the church. Yeah.
So you and your brothers were all singing in the church, or just you?
The way that if you know Spiritual Baptist, you can Google it. They're musical in the church, so it's like, you know, we sing, but you know, that just helps for you to understand, you know, where just singing comes naturally to us, like, because every Sunday we was doing that, and you're forced to be there, and just, of course,
right.
When you kids, you gotta be there.
You
like,
gotta go.
You gotta be there
every other day for real. If your parents are really in the church, you're there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, we was singing a lot in church, but that's how it started. But
so it's funny that you say church. I just seen this interview. Shout out Sammy. I just seen an interview with Sammy, and Sammy was talking about how the R&B doesn't hit the same that it does now because people didn't start in the church. You agree with that?
I wouldn't totally agree with that. You know, but
I think you might have been referring to like the soulfulness.
You said if it's not rooted in the church, has no like substance. I understand.
Like you can't feel
that's
it.
what I understand.
You don't feel it because you get the soul.
I could agree with. I could agree with that.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
You agree with that?
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Okay. So how do we get from church to mainstream?
Right.
Because that's different. Candy Rain and church is two different things.
So, you know, how do I nutshell this real quick? Because it's a long timeline.
We got time. It's up to you.
So, my brothers and I formed like to seriously take it serious, the singing thing, and it took about a year to get on, you know, from Florida. It was like 1990 or something like that. But it took us about a good year with the help of a gentleman named David Turner. Shout outs to him. To get us from one place to another, and that's how we became kind of Soul4real. This is the story of us becoming Soul4real. I didn't foresee having to tell this story this many times over, right? I find myself saying this a lot, and I'm like, well, okay, let's really put it out there for the last time before we. So we we ended up through all of moving around singing in front of Heavy G's brother, and which brought us to Have brought us to Dre. Dre brought us to LA, and by then it was
rest is history.
Right. So, boom, nutshell.
Okay. So what was it like? What was it like being like the main singer? Are you the youngest? You're the youngest, correct?
Yep.
Did they pick on you being the youngest? Did you used to get picked on?
Dude, I
You get
think
bullied?
all
Not picked on, like bullied?
I think all young ones get provoked. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
So
But
what-
I wouldn't say bully.
Not bully?
No, he wasn't
You
like
don't
that.
take no shit?
Mm-mm.
Not letting them bully you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, good.
I wouldn't say bully.
So, from going from then to Candy Rain to now to like adjusting from being everywhere, being on the TV all the time, being all that, and kind of like not having to be stuck in the everybody looks at you as Mr. Candy Rain and trying to rebrand yourself. How has that been as far as adjusting for you? How was that?
Oh, that was a long time adjustment. I adjusted to that a long time ago because you'll find out early that especially if you're young in this thing, you know what I'm saying. So you'll find out early that you can't really tell why people fuck with you. It always feels kind of like it's been fake love, but you know what real love is. So I mean, that's just how I remedy it. Excuse me.
You good.
We on silent.
So that was a lesson that you really had to learn young, because everybody's like wants to get next to you, wants to see you, act like they love you.
Right.
Like
that after a certain point, so it's not like I don't know what real is, but like
right.
You know what I'm saying. Yeah, but you learn that it's not like why you really, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. So how is it adjusting now with being in the past, being in a group versus you being solo now?
Adjusting to.
Do you like it better? You like being in a group, or you like being solo better?
I like actually both aspects of it. I think it's a together thing, whether it's solo or not, because I put my brothers on a lot of my solo music.
Okay,
so it's like
I
it ain't a thing like that. It's not a thing like that. I don't even look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just, I guess, a thing that is a perception. You know what I'm saying? So, then you might have a problem with it, but I gotta do what I gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Bottom line, no matter what. So that's how I feel about that, and I've always felt like that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, the industry now has changed from back then to now.
Facts, a lot.
What do you think is the biggest difference?
The biggest difference in the change? Just the reach, how easy it is, how accessible.
Yeah. Because you really have to go and meet the people, and now everybody's just on Instagram and send you a DM.
That's the biggest change.
Send you a DM.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. Oh my god. In your DM versus them having to actually come and pull up and see you.
Oh, say again.
I said versus them having to pull up and come see you. They can get on Instagram and be like, hey,
right.
But that's kind of like a plus, don't you think? Because it's easier to network with people that way. Do you look at it that way?
It's a plus.
It's a plus.
It's pros and cons. It's
What are some of the pros and cons? You said it and smiled a little bit.
I mean, because you're not gonna. You put that down and go do what you got to do. So it's a whole moving thing. It's a whole system around it. So if it's heavy if you're doing it on your own. So you know what I mean. Shout out to the team.
Shout out to the team. So for any new artists that might be watching, been a fan for a long time since you were in Soul4real and now you're doing your independent artist thing, what would be a piece of advice that you would give a new artist?
Same as advice I always give, persistence, and seldom fails. So just definitely keep pushing through a business such as this one, you know, and yeah, just have fun, you know, because
To have fun.
yeah, have fun with it. Yeah, fun makes money. Yeah, they like it when you have fun.
Now, did you guys already know a little, like, how did you guys really, like, learn the business, like, as you went? Because you were young, you know, when you guys came out at first. So,
Yeah, I was.
is there some things that you kind of had to, like, learn the hard way that you, now you know as older and being a solo artist and doing your solo thing that you use that you might have learned back then?
Is there something, say it, rephrase, give me that one again?
Is there something that you learned back then when you were younger that you use now as a solo artist in regards to the industry?
I'm actually just way more involved in everything that I do. So I don't really know how not to be, just through my experience. So I would say,
So you have like more control now versus back then?
I would say yes to that.
Yeah.
So I think yes would be the answer to that question. That was a good question though.
All right, y'all. So look, we're gonna take a quick break. I already told y'all we just giving this little introduction,
I
getting
ain't
people
used
familiar.
to you questioning me like this.
No, it's okay.
This
No,
is really
welcome.
cool. This is really cool.
Welcome.
Let's
I know, because you know, we're really family for real, so he
let's
ain't
get
never
carried
really
away.
seen me in this, element.
Let's
So
get carried away.
we gonna take a quick break, and we definitely gonna get carried away and get all in your business, okay?
I need a drink or something.
Yeah, we gonna get you a drink. So it's your girl Karen Michelle, Jase. I got my brother in the building, and we'll be right back. What's going on, y'all? We are back. I still got my brother in the building.
Yes.
Jace in here. Let's Get Carried Away podcast. You know, we just realized something on the break. This is the first time that I've actually like sat down and interviewed you, which is crazy. You, like I've known him since before I moved out here, like the year before I moved out here, we met.
It's dope.
So that's welcome, welcome to Interview Carrie.
Carried away.
Okay, so look, on here we get real, we get raw, we get a little messy. So just know.
What you got?
Okay, so look.
Ask me.
Okay, let me take a little background story on this. So look, we did the premiere. I did the premiere for you guys for Unsung. It was a time, but it was interesting. Executing the event. Because it was, of course, it was not just you. It was the collective. For everybody that's familiar, you know, Unsung features previous groups and kind of like a documentary type style release.
I remember.
And it was interesting. It was a journey to get to that day.
I think I know.
It was a good day at the end of the day. Yes.
It
It was a good day at the end of the day. The event was great. Shout out to everybody that came out. It actually turned out really good, but it was a task.
Yeah, I can't really
getting that done.
Why? You know.
I know why. We're gonna get into it.
we had a good time though. You know, at the end of
we
the
did
day,
have a good time. We had a great time. So I bring that up because that was the first time I seen like the dynamic that you have with your brothers in the group. Because you know I deal with you personally. That was the first time I dealt with all of you guys as a group, as a collective.
Right.
And it's an interesting dynamic that you guys have. You know, I mean, like most siblings do. So you know, siblings aren't always going to get along. You know, they might fuss, they might fight, they might like each other one day, might not like each other the next day.
Certain things, you know, you can't. I just don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? So of course.
So do you feel like do they support your solo career?
I feel like they do more now. You know.
More now.
Like a little bit more now. You know what I'm saying?
So would they prefer you to just be pushing like Soul4real the brand, or both the brand and supporting you on your solo?
I'm not worried with that. I'm not worried about that. You know, because if I was, then that would be in the hindrance to what it is, the big pictures.
Absolutely.
For me, you know what I'm saying, what I want, what I'm doing, because you know it includes, you know, a lot of families. So
exactly. So okay, so you guys still touring and everything's still going everywhere because you know that the song is timeless. So you guys' music, not just that one song, you guys' music in general is timeless. Of course, you guys are still moving around. You guys are still performing everywhere. Now, when you guys do these shows as a group, do you perform your solo songs, or is that something that you're not allowed to do, or you choose not to do? How does that work?
So, that's a good question. It's not that I'm
Take
not
your
allowed.
time, you know.
It's not that I'm not allowed. It's just
Okay.
I guess we're in a good place now. You know what I'm saying? So,
So has that been a problem before?
It's working out.
Okay.
And I know, you know, our fans want to see us together, and should see, you know, everything all of us have to offer. But it's my job to do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
You know.
So when you're out,
like we're in a good place, and I think I'm able to get the point across. You know, because I'm doing it for not just me. There's other entities that y'all need to know about as well that will follow the whole situation. So that's the whole key in this portion of it for me. But that's just where I'm at. I'm just in a non-phasable stage of my shit
right now, which is great.
Like,
we're gonna get into
what
it took to get you here.
Yeah, like
yeah, we're gonna talk about what it took to get you to this unfazed. Yes, absolutely.
If that did answer your question, though, I hope. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, I'm glad that you're here because people don't really get a chance to just get to know y'all from like what's really going on versus what they see like outside on Instagram, on social media, even though on social media has been some things as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, give it to me. Talk to me about it. Talk to me.
So I seen you and your brother.
What happened?
Y'all went back and forth on Instagram or on social media about some family stuff. I think it had something to do with your family, your wife. You and your brother went back and forth publicly about it?
I don't quite remember.
Now, if you don't remember, that's fine. If you plead the fifth, that's fine.
I know. I don't remember the details of it, but I do know about the reason why it's just how I am. Mm-hmm. I don't put, when it comes to everything that I adore in life, no one else has a matter in that say whether how they feel or not. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel any kind of a way about that. That's why I don't even remember the specifics about it. But I do know that my wife should have felt how she felt. You know, so she had a reason to feel like she felt. So you know, it's up to you to, you know, address that.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you. How do you guys?
Nothing. We gonna enjoy. Our life. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you establish that? Because that's kind of like blurring the lines of like business and personal. Because of course you guys are family. So how do you maintain that with your brother? It's like putting your foot down with that.
That was a weird season. We haven't addressed that.
Okay.
Yet, actually, so you know, I think. That's to be continued type shit. You know?
Oh, okay.
But, you know, I'm a tough guy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I know. Yeah.
I'm okay.
I'm bothered.
We'll
I'm
talk
bothered.
about it later.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll talk about it.
So speaking of relationships, I ask everybody this too, because I interview a lot of people that have like girlfriends, wives, fiancés, or whatever, and like balancing being in the spotlight. And then you kind of got like a double thing, is you got your family in the spotlight with you, and then your wife as well, and your personal life. So how do you keep those separate?
It's hard. It's different nowadays because it's not. First of all, we're in the entertainment business. Mm-hmm. It's not the reality TV business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the entertainment business. But And you know, nowadays it's just different with that, you know. So I don't know. That's all unfolding and as in like real time for me. But I know one thing, like I don't. It's a strategy.
It's gotta be.
Shit. So
it's gotta
just,
be.
You know, you know, we adapt. So whatever it is, like we'll figure it out on a positive note. But just to kind of not to be specific, like, because I didn't hear the specifics about what the subject was, but that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. So I know as an artist as well, with dealing with that, with dealing with, you know, balancing the personal and business, especially with your brothers being
Right.
in your group and then your personal life as well, like mental health is a big thing as well. So what do you do to kind of like maintain your mental health with working with personal, business, music, everything?
You gotta, I think, this is kind of scripture, but it sounds like cliche, but it's like the work became my joy. You know, I get a lot out of, you know, I find myself working, you know what I'm saying, through certain situations just to transform the energy into what works.
Yeah, I'm kind of like the same way when I need to like release, like I just find that one thing like music or something and
so
just like lock all the way in with it. Yeah,
that's one of my things, you know.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes there's a season where you don't get to be comfortable. You gotta, you know, face these hard questions and you know, talk to people about things that's not so easy
that you don't want to talk about.
So easy to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful place to be in because it's a place of growth. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So do you feel like you are properly, how do I say this? Do you feel like you're properly credited for what you contribute to the group? Or do you feel like everybody equally contributes? Which is rare in a lot of groups, not just your group, any group.
That's a good question. I don't really have a view on that because you know, it's my time is consumed with using what I have to do what I'm doing. So I didn't even get a chance to think about what that mattered. It's not. That ain't it. That's not it for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That ain't it for me.
Yeah, and that's cool, and that's fine. It's different for different people.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's stop. That's stop you. That'll stop you. You know?
So everybody pretty much equally hurts. Like everybody, I feel like being now that I've been around all of y'all, I feel like y'all have no problem with speaking y'all mind. All of y'all.
I never thought about it like who's doing what for. Yeah, I don't. I'm just. I know, you know, what I want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a lot of shout outs to Jay, Laylo, and I Am, and artists that Sour. You know, these are people y'all don't know, but you gonna know. You should know. You know? So.
Well, I think that's dope that you never really had to think of it that way. Like, who's doing what? Like, this guy is the writer guy. This guy's the producer guy. This guy's the creative guy. Like, you guys, that really shows that y'all are really working collectively, like, to create.
Been like that. Yeah, I've always been like that.
Have y'all ever had a situation where you guys didn't?
One of those waters.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Jack, can you give me one of the waters?
Have I ever been, say what?
Have you ever, hold on, I'll ask when we get this water over here. I'll cut it. Right. And so, being as though you guys create collectively is what I'm getting from what you're saying. Has there ever been a situation where you guys have not agreed on a creative view of a song or a project or anything like that? And how did y'all work through that?
It's not really.
Not really?
Not really. I think the last time that happened was a long time ago. And that had nothing to do with me. That was between having or whatever was going on with the record, but nothing I want to even touch on.
Okay.
In that light, I only really have positive things to say about certain things. You know what I mean?
I got you.
You read between the lines if you can. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am.
All right. I hear you loud and clear. I like these answers. I like this interview, Jase. I like interview, Jase. I'll get the tea off camera, y'all. Don't worry about it.
But nah, I don't like it. I don't like that. So I keep it away.
Okay, that makes sense. So look, we're gonna take a little short break. We're gonna get some more water, all that good stuff. We still got Jason here. I'm gonna be on his ass all interview, y'all. So we're gonna be right back. We're gonna take a quick break. Jason's not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. You're K. Michelle. What's going on, y'all? It's your K. Michelle. We are back. We still got Jason here getting all his business.
Yeah. Let's get carried away.
Yeah, for sure. So look, we got into the group stuff. Okay, we done with the group stuff because he's doing his own project right now. He's a solo artist.
That's right.
So we're gonna get into the solo thing. So what made you branch off from the group to pursue your solo career?
I mean, it's just been something I've been doing since like 2010. It's it worked for me, and it's been building on it.
Do you feel like it was necessary to go solo to like find your peace?
For sure. I mean, it's definitely expression. You know what I'm saying? It's the music reflects what you be going through, type stuff. So you can for me, it's like a picture. Going back and reminds you of things that was happening, and it's like that for everybody. So
now, when y'all were in the group, were people writing that stuff for y'all, or y'all were writing your own stuff, and then now you kind of can have all creative control of your stuff?
We'll always be in the group and do the things together, but and we write our own things. But you're talking about back in off of the Candy Rain album.
Like their verses now. Yep.
It was writers.
Okay.
And producers. So we became the writers and producers a little bit later down the line. Past a certain album. So yeah.
So what was the hardest thing for you to adjust to from being in a group to doing solo?
I mean, I think just being that I didn't be outside like that. I don't have certain relationships, but I can pull up. And I've just been more focused on the bigger picture for the brand for a long time when it didn't quite feed what was needed, and I found what I found in what I'm doing. So it's all it all feeds each other. Everything is made to reciprocate, the flow of good energy. So that's where my heart is at.
So being solo, is it nervous for you? Is it a nervous thing for you? Being solo now?
It ain't nervous.
Okay.
It's not nervous. It's just, it's careful because I'm aware of the information. You understand that I'm giving you. What am I doing for you? Especially with this music thing, it's a language. You know what I'm saying? I'm very careful, so I'm definitely not scared. And fear is good too. You know what I'm saying? It'll.
So are you tired of people referring to you as Mr. Candy Rain? And if so, which I'm pretty sure you are. But what are you doing now as a solo artist to kind of like separate yourself from like
I can't shun
Jase
my
back
blessings.
then to
I
Jase
can't
now?
shun my blessings. I find something
Okay.
cool in it, and I love it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All of it's only good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's only bitter if you have a certain perspective. You know, so you know, that's where I'm at with that. It's,
So you always Mr.
Candy Rain.
Period.
Hey.
Okay, so you don't answer to nobody. You have full creative control over your whole situation. You don't
Unless you want
anybody.
to collab.
I mean, I can be the boss.
Unless you want to collab, and you know what I'm
be
saying,
boss.
and we doing this thing together. Yeah.
No, but I like that because I like being in control of my situation. So you know me for a long time.
It's the day.
It's
that day.
It's time.
It's
But I
that
see
time.
that you've done some stuff recently with like DJ Funky and
Facts.
other people like that.
Oh,
so
me
I don't know
time.
if that's like a partnership collab situation, or
Oh,
is
yeah.
he like managing? Is he executive producing the project?
Oh, that's my
like,
guy. That's my guy.
What's going on with that?
Funky, dope record he produced, helped me put that. I wrote to it, a little collaboration. Shout out to my all the gentlemen in the room, Keys, freaking the other gentleman came up with the Me Time was fire. Yeah, he's doing it. He can do. He has do what you need to do, Funky. With that, come on, let's go. Like, what? We partnering like a motherfucker. Stop playing.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to DJ Funky. So back to you being solo. So what is the biggest thing that you've gone through as a solo artist that you were not expecting to have to go through versus being in a group? Like something that you were like,
Man,
I
I've
didn't even
been
know that I
around-
was gonna have to do this.
Nah, I've been around for a while. I know everything I had to.
You
I know everything I have to go, what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? It's
And
just
you
I
were-
just don't be pressed because I'm not the type of like I said, I'm careful. You know what I'm saying? I'm not pressed. I see it. I have many examples on what to do and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Like we see them fall, see the greatest fucking go fucking put some respect on it, you know, whatever, all of that. Come on, man. This is.
You would. You. That's what I'm saying. You've seen a little bit of everything, so that's why I'm like, it'll be interesting if you have been through something yet, which I didn't think that you had, that you haven't already experienced or seen somebody else go through.
Right.
And learn from.
Yes.
And when you guys were out and coming up and around, that was the era of like artist development. So you guys were taught a lot of stuff too.
And that's
versus
the reason
now
why
they not taught nothing.
And that's the reason why you feel gypped, because of that, what you just said right there. I was taught how to control I was taught how to control the interview. You know what I'm saying? To where they're like, oh, you answered, but you didn't fucking answer.
But you did
You
answer.
son of a bitch.
Exactly.
But you know what I'm saying? Because
Exactly.
this is, you know, certain things is not for everybody at a certain time. It's more to, you know, it's more. You know what I mean?
So is the project out or is it about to be out?
Oh, it's out. I got things out right now. Rather be. Me Time. Got another few things coming. Collabs with certain young ones you may not. You gonna want to know, like I said. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a few things. It's fun. It's fun. We got other things too. You know what I'm saying?
What's one thing that you want people to take from the project?
My life is kind of crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, find whatever joy you do in whatever music that I make, because I don't make it for no, you know, down type of reason. I try to lift people up. You know what I'm saying? But with that, that's a great subject matter, because that record is needed. You know what I'm saying? For that subject matter. But hell yeah. Who all right, with the interview skills.
So look, we're gonna do something real quick before we get you out of here. We're gonna do a short game. It's like a rapid fire game.
Oh shit.
Okay. So you have to pick either or. I'm gonna name a couple things. You're gonna have to pick either or and why you chose the one you chose. Okay? They'll be random.
Right.
They're all random.
All right.
So the first one is independence feels like freedom or pressure.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One independent move you redo. Not be in a group and start solo, or be in a group and go solo.
I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah. One win. Name. Well, this isn't an either or. One win that nobody clapped for. Take your time.
Damn, I be sweeping shit under the rug and shit.
I know. I know.
I be focused on the fucking big picture. Hold on, when there. Nobody
Y'all,
clap
he is
for
really just
fuck.
unbothered. He be just
Fuck
I
you,
don't
nigga.
give
Like yo, like what? A win. Every loss is a win. But
Facts.
one win that
nobody clapped
that
for. Or you
nobody
can
clapped.
skip it. You can skip it if you want to.
Damn.
Yeah, we gonna come back to it. So one.
I got nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
I got nothing.
So what's one loss that you've experienced that made you sharper as an artist?
Just time. Certain, just feeling like time is lost, but then, realizing that time doesn't even exist. You can control it through your decisions and all that deep stuff, but yeah, that part.
Okay. And last one, do you feel more respected now or more isolated now?
I was about to say both, and it's shit. I was gonna take it both to the first question you asked too. If you really want to keep it from gangster,
Freedom or pressure?
Yeah, it's both. Goddamn, but fast back forward, both for sure. Yeah.
Respect and isolated. All right, brother. Well, Jase.
They go together.
They go together for sure. So look, y'all, this has been another episode of Let's Get Carried Away podcast. I got my bro Jason in the building. Thank you so much for coming through.
I like it.
Yeah, one more time for the people that might have been tuning in later in the interview. Let them know what project and what singles you have out right now and how they can get those.
Yep, check me on every platform at Jase4real with the Rather Be and the Me Time and more coming soon.
You got some shows coming up?
Well, I do have something going on in the near future. Look forward to. Shout out to Guy and Teddy Riley and his tour.
Yeah.
So a few things we got going on. It's a lot of shout out.
Wait a minute, I might have to go to that. Wait.
Shout out to a lot of people right now. Y'all know who you are, but we got a lot going on.
And then shout out your Instagram real quick too, so they can follow you and keep up with you.
Jase4real, everywhere. Yeah.
You got a TikTok?
Tap in.
You on TikTok?
Yeah. I need to get a robot for that.
Yeah, we don't talk to management.
I'm old school.
So, look, once again, thank you so much, Jase, for coming through.
Love.
Carrie Michelle, you guys already know, each and every Sunday on Spotify, iHeartRadio. If you guys are driving around in your car and you want to listen to it so you miss the visual, you want to just ride around, every Sunday, 6 p.m., brand new episode, Spotify, iHeart. If you guys are watching on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. New episodes drop on YouTube every Monday, 10 p.m. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to follow us on Instagram, follow me at CarrieQTENT. That's with a C, not a K. Follow the podcast. justcarriedaway.pod.
Just get
Follow
carried
us
away.
on TikTok. Let's Get Carried Away Pod. We everywhere, man. So, hey, man. Thank you so much. And like I said, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Subscribe, and I'll see y'all next episode. Let's get carried away.
Yeah, that was good energy. You tried to.
Tried to get
I tried to get.
Trying to get your ass.
My name is